Welcome to Nitro Reels. Today I am explaining a movie called City of Amber. The movie starts and we see that planet Earth is suffering from an apocalypse. Because of that, Earth is no more suitable for living. The engineers and architects have designed an underground city called Amber, for living till the Earth becomes suitable for living again, with this hope that the coming generation know nothing about the Earth and they all stay there until their box does not give an opening invitation after 200 years. After this, the box was given to the first mayor of the city and the same box was passed to all the mayors of that city. Next generations forget that what is in that box. Until a time comes when the seventh mayor dies before giving the box to the next mayor, and this mayor did not give attention to this box, so with time people forgot this box. The same box opens after a time period of 200 years, but nobody is there to see it. Now some more time passes and we see the Ember City. This city has some rules and all the people follow those rules. The tasks of this city are divided into departments and all the people together run that city. The lottery tells that which person will do what task. Even the lottery determines that what a person has to do after graduation. Due to the absence of advanced technology, most of the work is done manually. There are large generators placed in the city that assist in lighting up the whole city. But because this city was created with a capacity of 200 years and now as 200 years have passed, the power of generators is slowly dying out. The city now becomes short of power, which means that the electricity keeps cutting. Then we see a boy named Dune whose dream is to become the electrician of this city so he can play his part in the fixing of the generator because his father also does the same. Then we see a girl named Lena who always wanted to become a messenger. But because their career depends on the lottery, so Lena is assigned the job of pipeworks laborer and Dune is given the job of messenger, which are disliked by both. Now Dune thinks that it's better to become a pipeworks laborer than a messenger because by choosing this, he would stay near the generator. At last, Lena gets her favorite job and she shares this news with her grandmother. But her grandmother's memory has now become weak because of her old age. As always, Lena makes her sister listen to her dad's recording to make her fall asleep, who is no more in this world. This device suddenly gives a sound of a man named Barton who has left a message for their father that he has changed his mindset on something, and this message cuts right there. The next day, Lena is very happy because of her first day at work and she is given her first task of delivering the message of her aunt. Lena stands nearby her aunt and suddenly, they hear the voice of a man who is running out of a dark place of the city where the entry of people is prohibited. He is very scared and tells everyone that he has seen a scary creature whose size is larger than their homes. Nobody believes him, but because he has acted against the rules of the city, so the city police arrest him. But Lena then picks up a piece of that creature fallen off from his hand and there she understands that this city is gradually becoming declamatory. They don't have anything to repair their pipes and generators. The circumstances have turned so bad that many people have lost their lives to repair the generator. But no one is aware of that. The helmet of one of those people is found, who died after drowning in water in an attempt to fix the generator. It is disclosed by his partner that all the people have given up on this system. They don't pay heed to how this problem can be solved. Dune wants to do something for this city and that's why he takes the map of the city from Mentor. The Mentor remains unaware of it. During the exploration of the tunnel, Dune finds a lock chamber that was surprisingly erased from the map. But right there, he sees a tunnel that was surrounded by darkness. Nobody knows what lies behind the tunnel and he smartly makes his way out. After walking some distance, he sees a pulley, climbing which he moves into the city storeroom, which is the food supply of the city, and it's empty. This means that the food supply of the city is finished. At the same time, the guard, Looper, comes in, gets furious at him, and kicks him out. At the same time, the power comes back and becomes short for a long time. Due to this, fear spreads among the people and somehow it is made to run normally. Understanding the situation, Lena goes to her home where she meets her grandmother and sister. But at home, the grandmother tries to tell her that there is something at home that his grandfather has left, who has been the mayor of the city. She luckily finds that box, but she cannot get anything from that box and the granny also does not remember anything about it. After doing some home chores, she is assigned the task of forwarding the message of the guard Looper for the mayor. Now Lena, taking this message, goes to the guard where she catches sight of a picture, his great-grandfather who has remained the mayor of the city, and in his hands is the same box. It means that this box belongs to his great-grandfather. Lena rushes to the mayor and delivers the message. There she finds some cans in the mayor's drawer, but the mayor tries to hide them. Lena goes to Looper again to tell him that she has delivered the message to the mayor. But there Lena finds Looper talking to someone. She gets to know that he is only concerned with himself, and soon everything in this city will be destroyed. Now we see the city is gradually running out of all supplies. After that, Lena makes Dune see the foot of that strange creature. Dune, after seeing it, understands whose foot it is. He tells her that it is a part of a beetle, but when he asks about it from his dad is speechless. His dad asks him not to indulge in all such things. Lena starts understanding the box, and she first tells Dune about the box. The box has a marking, a strange sign, and a small letter. After joining them, they make a huge discovery that it is a map to get out of Ember City. Lena finds it strange that why the map is circular. Dune remembers about the map he found, and there he understands that both these maps are connected to the door where the entry is prohibited. Both hiding from people starts going towards the tunnel where they see a crippled person running, and there they find some food packets. Now here the question arises, from where did he get those eatables when these types of expensive food items have already been consumed a long time ago? Before they could understand the situation, a ghastly creature starts running after them. In refuge, they reach the same storehouse, but the creature also chases them there. Somehow they escape through the tunnel. While escaping, Lena sees her father's name on a helmet. Now, Lena has confirmed that this helmet belongs to her father. Till now she only knows that her mother died after giving birth to her sister, but she doesn't know the reason behind her father's death. The point to ponder is that there wasn't enough water in the city for someone to die of drowning. At the same time, her aunt tells her a secret about her father which she had hidden from her so she won't share the same fate as her father. The secret is that her father also thought that there was a whole world outside the city. That's why he, with help of his friends, started digging at an unknown location, but he drowned in some river before he could get out. After knowing the truth, on their way home, they came across Lizzie. She had a can of food that was no longer available anywhere in the city. Under pressure, she tells her the truth that this can was given to her by Looper. Looper also comes there staggering. Now, Lena understands that the staggering man in the tunnel was Looper. Lena, along with Dune, goes to the lock chamber. Her gut feeling was right that the mayor has kept all the canned food for himself. This food was to be consumed by him and some of his special men while everyone in the town was starving. They get out of there without taking any food. When Lena was making her younger sister listen to her dad's recording, Dawn notices that there was another voice besides her father's. After listening to the voice attentively, Dawn realizes that the second voice was his father's. Dune's father's full name was Lawrence Barrett, which means that his father was also a part of Lena's father's plan. His dad hid it from Dune so that Dune won't lose his life while trying to get out of this city. Here, we come to know the reason why from the start Dune's dad didn't take interest in anything, because he didn't want Dune to get entangled in these things. Dune goes straight to his home and confronts his dad about how he reached that unknown dark place so he can search for information and maybe they can get out of this town. Simultaneously, Lena goes to tell everyone the truth about the mayor, but her plan fails because all of the mayor's people stand by him. Amid the chaos, Lena recognizes the pendant around the mayor's neck, which was similar to the sign on the box. Suddenly lights go out. Lena takes that as an opportunity and steals that necklace. She runs out, but the mayor's guards chase her and they reach Dune's house. But his dad skillfully sends them away. Lena and Dune reach the place where their dads used to dig. Their eyes set upon the same machine. Now as there was no escape because mayor's guards were still after them, they climb the machine. Reaching the box, they match the sign on the pendant with a strange tool that is inside the box, and they come to know that it is a generator sign and the gateway to outside. So Lena, hiding from Mayor, brings her sister to that generator. They did not have anything to unlock the generator, but they soon realize the answer to their question that why the map was circular. Because it matches with the marking. They find many lockers, and behind these lockers is written the word boat. According to the instructions, the mechanism is triggered. Lockers start going into the generator room one by one. After entering into the chamber, they see a different kind of world where a river is flowing and that locker becoming a boat collides with another locker. Now they get to know that this boat was made to take them out of the city. Because of the slow flow of water, the boat cannot cross over the wheel. They see the next instruction on the map, where another room is discussed. Later on, they get to know that this is the control room. After that, they proceed to see its locking system. Now, they get to know that their batch is actually a key. With the help of this key, they enter the control room. Here they see that this is the control room which is responsible for the running of the whole city. Now, they head on to see the next instruction according to which activating the control room starts the stopped wheel. Because of this, the flow of water starts increasing steadily now. It suddenly gets stuck. Because of the initiation of the mechanism and the increase in pressure, excess electricity is being produced. Because of this, all the lamps of the city get fused. Then water spreads in the whole city. Seeing this, the mayor starts realizing that the end of the city has arrived. Because of this, he hides in his room where the strange creature appears. The creature then preys on the mayor. The helper friend of Dune then starts fixing all this. Though he succeeds in fixing all this, now the situation is that if he loses grip on the wheel, the situation again becomes the same. Now the flow of the water starts increasing rapidly. As now they have no option, they start planning to move from this place. Before going, Dune asks his helper friend to go with them, but he does not do that. The three of them now sit on the boat, and with the help of a large wave, they manage to get over the wheel. But in doing so his worker friend gets killed. After moving from that place, the three of them reach a slide. Going down that slide, they now reach a new place. Here they see a very distant ray of light. When they come out of that place, they find themselves in a new world, which means that now they have reached the planet Earth. They see darkness all around them, because of which they start thinking that this place is lifeless. After some time the sun starts rising, and now they start seeing the beauty of this place. Now as 200 years have been passed, this place has become suitable for living again. Now Dune and Lena share a kiss. By following an insect, they see a large pit. From here, their city appears clearly. To tell their people the way out, they deliver a message to them through a pebble. This message reaches Dune's dad in the city directly. Because of this, he gets to know that his son has done what they couldn't do, and the movie ends there.